Hi. So the other day I was watching Les and she was doing her name game challenge and uh I reached out to her afterwards. I was like, "Yes, you didn't ask me to do it." Karma, people. Karma. What I didn't see coming was Caitlyn, Miss Funko Pops and Unicorns, who threw me the curveball of saying, "I am challenging you." Brandy, my fun company, Collector TV, whatever name I want to use, right? I could have gone the easy route. Brandy would have been pretty easy to do. I chose to do the harder because even Collector TV wouldn't have been that hard. Actually, I have Vincent Van Gogh for the V. So I did my fun company. It was the longest of them. And I don't know if I completed it or not because one of them, a little iffy. Okay. So, let's start with M. This is my Glow Marty McFly. So, start off with a little bit of a flex. I'm also going to try and kind of put these back as I go because now my whole thing is destroyed because I pulled these out of everywhere. So put him back so that he's safe. All right, Glow Marty. Obviously that was one I had to get into my collection because of my Back to the Future obsession. And well, that one's just sweet. I mean, the glow on it is awesome. I won him in a waffle. I got him very much under what price would be to pay for him in the secondary market. So I got really, really lucky on him. But he's awesome. This one isn't worth a whole lot, but I got this on a restock on the Funko shop because I like this, that it looks like the old school sculpt. So this is Iron Man for the eye. We've done MI. And yes, guys, it is my fun company, not me fun company. Okay, so this one does have a sticker on the bottom that it was done in 2020, but this sculpt is from a much older OG version of Iron Man. And I just love it. The simplicity of it, that it doesn't look anything like the Iron Man that is in the movies or anything. So it's more the comic book character. I just thought he was cool, so I ended up picking him up because it's awesome. Put him back. Okay, F. I could have gone with a Freddy. Easy enough to do, right? No, I'm going with Flash Gordon. This is one of the very first pops. Like before I had 100 pops, I had this set from Flash Gordon. This one is Flash in his khakis and his Flash t-shirt, and he's holding the little green football-looking thing from a famous scene in the movie. And this is one of my favorite movies, is Flash Gordon. So I actually went with Flash, and I have all 4 of those characters. I really wish that there's some other ones that they didn't do Dale Arden, which I found weird. I would have gone Dale Arden over General Clytus, Prince Baron. They didn't do some of those characters, so it's kind of sad that they didn't do all the main characters of that movie. There's at least 3 more that should have been done. But Flash Gordon, super cool. This is one of those movies, it doesn't matter where it's at in the movie. If I find it on TV, I have to watch it. I'll put flashback. You! Again, you would think that this would be difficult, but no, it's not. Uncle Traveling Matt from Fraggle Rock. This is a specialty series. Obviously, this is the character. I always kind of look forward to that part, but I also knew when they started doing the postcard, it was getting towards the end of the episode. But Uncle Traveling Matt was the Fraggle who went out into the real world, and he sent postcards back to Gobo and the rest of the Fraggles, and there was always some sort of a life lesson. So I have all of those as well with their little doozers because I love the doozers and I really want a doozer. They don't exist, but I wish they did. So that's my U. For N, the first of the 2 N's. 2 N's. I went with Ninjor from Masters of the Universe. Now, this is a character I didn't know a whole lot about. I've found out more with the history of watching some videos on the history of Masters of the Universe. This is from the New York Comic Con this year. with the con sticker, so I kind of got lucky. For those of you who didn't win the lottery, it is possible to still not win the lottery and get con stickers and stuff. So this is the set that came out recently. I have all of those except for the 10-inch Skeletor. Instead, I have the 10-inch Disco Skeletor. But I have all of those other characters. I was able to pick all of those up. So that started up my obsession with Masters of the Universe again. So N. So we are MIFUN. And then for K, now this one is a little bit harder. But guess what? I got myself Kylo Ren. He's like one of my favorite bad guys in the Star Wars movies, and I think it's because of the ending. So even though everybody says that the last Star Wars movie was not the best of them all, his redemption in the end of it was kind of endearing. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it by now, it's been over a year. You guys should have seen it by now. So I picked Kylo Ren. I like this one too because of the sculpt of the cracked helmet and with the red lines that are running through it. It's just kind of bad to the bone there, how it's all cracked up, and very reminiscent of Darth Vader after Luke and his looking back and seeing his face inside of the Darth Vader helmet. I don't know why this kind of just resonates with me as far as that's concerned. So for K, I did Kylo Ren. I can put him back. For the first O here, I did Optimus Prime. This is the Amazon exclusive Optimus Prime. These are the new Transformers. I'd love to get my hands on the OG Transformers as well. But this is the metallic one. And we've had a conversation about this and how there's not really much of a difference between the original non-exclusive common Optimus Prime that was released in this one. Optimus Prime is still a character that I've grown up with. So I watched the cartoons when I was a kid. The same guy voiced it in the movies. So he's one of my favorites. I didn't have this one as a kid. I had Bumblebee and Soundwave and a couple of other ones. But so with Optimus Prime, again, I have all of these except for Megatron. I have the new Megatron, the GameStop exclusive Megatron, but I don't have the original Megatron. So that's something I still got to get my hands on. Yes, we're going to try the name game. I don't have it. Okay. This is the iffy one. I don't count the as a word. So I'm flexing again with my Mandalorian. This is the New York Comic-Con Mandalorian. My mom and dad ended up buying this for me for helping out during the pandemic. He is one of my personal grails here. I do have that whole set too. In fact, if you can't see, this is all up there, with the exception of the Black Boba Fett. Everything else that's up on that shelf is strictly just Mandalorian line. Well, there's a Batman up there right now because I had to move him to get to something else. So, if you don't want to count that, I have Michelangelo. I can really get him down if you really want me to. I have several other M's, but this is like one that means a lot to me, this M. So, P. This one is not worth squat, but this is endearing to me because this is one of the very first Pops that my mom ever bought me. She was at Walgreens, and this is kind of before my mom's been kind of learned about everything with Funko Pops. And, the box is beat to snot. It's got a lot of damage to it, but she saw it and she thought of me and she thought it would be an awesome pickup. So this is something that I don't care if it's worth more to burn it and recycle it. I will always keep this one in here. I mean, the sculpt is kind of cool. It's a little bit plain because it is all red. I mean, there's not a whole lot of detailing on it, but at the same time, the sculpt is really cool. His suit and with his swords there. And so I went with this one over some other ones that I have that are P's that might even be more valuable. But I love it. I love it. I will always keep that one. Okay. A. This is the very first chase I ever found in the wild. Again, I was with my mom, although she was buying fabric. We were running around Joann, and I found like a hidden shelf of Funko Pops, and I just started moving them aside, and there was Mr. Chase sitting in the back there. And I'm so glad that I have this because of the death of Alex Trebek. This is another one I will never get rid of because of the fact that it's the first one I found in the wild. And so regardless of value, this means a lot. And plus with his passing, I mean, he was a legend, not only on Jeopardy, which we very much know him for, but he did a lot of other game shows. And if you ever watch the Game Show Network, you'll be surprised at how many times Alex Trebek's names, he pops up at here and there. So Alex Trebek. And I did Nightwing. Again, this is another one I didn't know a whole lot about with the DC line and the Batman line. This is another one I got with the Comic-Con sticker from New York Comic-Con. I was shocked that it came with the actual con sticker on it. I do like that. That blue is one of my favorite colors of blue. And this is a little bit different of the Nightwing than little Miss Caitlyn showed off in her video. But I think he's cool. And I was glad. I'm glad I picked it up when the con came around. And this is the last one. So you could technically count me as a failure. It is a Funko product. But the only why I had was Yummy Mummy, and it's the soda. It is just the common. But I didn't have any other things that were why. And I would have rather have done this and gone a little bit out there as far as doing the link. So it's just the common. But it is a Funko product. I don't. Nobody gave me like a set of rules that it had to only be Pops. So if it had to be Pops and I lost, then screw it. I'll go back and do Collector TV because I can do that in a heartbeat, and I can do Brandy easily. I have like 6 million Boba Fett's. So, anyways, I'm supposed to challenge some other people, and I thought about it. You know what? Silver-haired wolf over there. You got a collection. I don't think anybody's challenged you just yet. So, Miss Clara, better get going on that. And, Mama J and Spectre. I think the two of you, since it's technically a joint kind of a channel, I think you two should do it together. I think it would be a fun video for you guys. Mama J should be easy. Spectre, you just got to find a lot with ease. So, but you do a lot of the anime stuff, so it may not be too hard. So that's number 2 is Mama J and Spectre. Number 3. Who can I annoy? Hey, Papa Wheelie. Matthew, your turn. Game on. You're challenged. All right, kids. What's tomorrow night? Tomorrow is Thursday. And what's tomorrow night on Thursday night? We're going to Hollywood with Caitlyn. Show number 2. We're doing the Goonies. It'll be a good time. Mama J's got a quiz. We're going to have all kinds of conversation. You guys know from the last time, it kind of starts off on the movie and then it goes completely sideways because we talk a lot. Everybody that's on this panel is an excellent talker. But it's going to be a good time. We are going to discuss the movie, and this is one of the most endearing movies that I know from a kid. Just the adventure of it and thinking, what would it like to have been able to do that with them or be one of those kids? So it'll be a good time. So that is tomorrow at 8:00 Eastern. Apologies to Sassy and Eric. Normally this wouldn't be on a Thursday, but I had a meeting tonight, so I'm probably when this launches, I might still be in my meeting. But anyway, tomorrow night, 8:00 on Collector TV on this channel, we will be doing Goonies with some of your favorite ladies. So I hope you join us. Come by, say hi. Hey, you guys. I didn't say it like sloth. I'll do that tomorrow. And I hope I fulfilled your challenge, Caitlyn. Good luck to Clara, Silver-Haired Wolf, Mama J, and Spectre, and Papa Wheelie. So I'm sure you can do this, brother. Sure you want to get challenged. If you don't, tough. Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks.